Good morning and welcome inside the Duke Sports Shop studios. It is Thursday. Time now to take a look at your latest local news headlines. It is your Newberry News Update here on M123FM. In your local news this morning, the deadline for shutdown has passed for Enbridge and their Line 5 pipeline. However, that hasn't stopped the company from continuing to operate. Enbridge says that despite the deadline passing yesterday, they have no plans of shutting down operations, saying, quote, Line 5 is operating safely, reliably, and is in compliance with the law. The state of Michigan has never presented any concrete evidence to suggest otherwise. Enbridge went on to say that the U.S. agency in charge of the pipeline safety, which is the Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration, has confirmed on multiple occasions that the pipelines are fit for service. Enbridge also said that the matter is currently being litigated in federal court, where they believe they'll vigorously defend its right to continue operating the pipeline. Whitmer has said her decision was based on environmental issues, believing that Line 5 is a violation of the Michigan Environmental Protection Act. The two sides have been debating since November, when Whitmer gave a 180-day deadline for Enbridge to stop operations. The Chippewa County Sheriff's Office has arrested a fugitive. They found 39-year-old Fawn Marie Teeple of Brimley, who had cut off her tether on Monday. Teeple was rearrested yesterday. Authorities say that the fugitive woman wanted in the eastern Upper Peninsula was arrested after officers found her vehicle attempting to leave a Sault Ste. Marie home. A second person who was in the vehicle at the time with Teeple was also arrested and charged with harboring a fugitive. The sheriff's office said the second person arrested had actually been interviewed by the sheriff's office shortly after Teeple cut her tether on Monday. Lewis County Parks and Recreation getting ready for their first annual barbecue battle. It'll take place May 22nd at the M28 softball fields. Cooking will begin at 1 a.m. Serving will start at 3 p.m. in the afternoon and judging at 5 o'clock to determine the best barbecue master in Lewis County. 4 different categories for beans, chicken, ribs, and loin, plus a grand champion will be crowned. Proceeds from the event will raise money for the Pickin' on the Pond program at the Lewis County Park, as well as upgrades to that facility. You can get registered by contacting the Lewis County Parks and Recreation Office. $50 registration fee per team must be paid by the deadline on May 19th to sign up. The public is invited to come out and participate in the event, can sample the food and have some fun. It'll be $7 per plate to come eat at the event, $3 for children 6 and under, $2 admission fee to come out for a great time. You can get more information on the first annual barbecue battle by checking out our special interview with Parks and Recreation Director Ben Rahali on the M123FM Facebook page. The Erickson Center for the Arts Curtis has announced an open house to celebrate their new Performing Arts Center. The Pines Performing Arts Center will be opening up this summer and be a brand new venue that will host many activities, including concerts and theatrical productions, school functions, special presentations, and more. The open house for the new Pines Performing Arts Center will be June 13th from 2 until 4 p.m. They'll also have an open house on Wednesday, June 16th from 5:30 until 6:30 p.m. before the season debut of their Music in the Park series. The Erickson Center is inviting everyone to come out and celebrate the new facility. COVID-19 protocols will be followed. You can get more information on the new facility and the open house times by calling 586-9974. Former Newberry football coach and athletic director and teacher Brandon Bruce is making his return to the Upper Peninsula. Bruce, who's a native of the Gwinn area, is headed back to his hometown to become the superintendent of Gwinn Area Community Schools. Bruce has agreed and signed a contract for the position. He'll start July 1st and replace retiring Superintendent Sandra Petrovic. Bruce, who is a Gwinn graduate, says he's looking forward to making his return to the Upper Peninsula. In 26 years of teaching experience, Bruce has served time in Iron Mountain and here in Newberry, where he was a teacher and administrator, as well as football coach for many years at Tequamanon area schools. Since leaving Newberry, Bruce has served in a variety of roles at different downstate school districts. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123FM. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The NFL announcing their 2021 season schedule last night. The big unveiling took place on ESPN and the NFL Network. Detroit Lions will open up the season Sunday, September 12th in a 1 o'clock contest on Fox against the San Francisco 49ers. The Green Bay Packers will open up their season on that same Sunday, September 12th. They'll be in New Orleans to take on the Saints in a 4:25 contest. The Packers and Lions will play in Week 2 on Monday Night Football, Monday, September 20th. That game will take place in Green Bay. The two teams will then wrap up the regular season head-to-head Sunday, January 9th at Ford Field in Detroit. The Packers have a NFL Best 5 primetime NFL matchups, as they are one of the most must-see teams in the National Football League. A couple of big games for the Lions on their schedule. They'll see longtime quarterback Matt Stafford in a contest in Los Angeles Sunday, October 24th. Lions traded Stafford to the Rams earlier this offseason. The annual Thanksgiving showdown this year for the Lions. We'll see them take on the Bears on November 25th in the annual 12:30 Thanksgiving showdown. A couple of marquee matchups to look out for the Packers. They'll take on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs Sunday, November 7th. They'll also be at the Baltimore Ravens Sunday, December 19th, and the Cleveland Browns on Christmas Day. The Lions have a string of 4 straight games at one point in the season where they play playoff teams from a year ago. The NFL announcing the schedule, the first one that will feature 17 regular season games for NFL teams. Casey Mize pitched the Tigers to a win over the Kansas City Royals last night. The top young player in the Tigers organization, through 6 strong innings, struck out 4, led the Tigers to a 4-2 victory. Detroit got a big boost offensively from Miguel Cabrera, who drove in a couple of runs. Jacoby Jones also had an RBI. Eimer Candelario drove in a run as well for the 12-24 Tigers. The Pistons have announced that they are signing head coach Dwayne Casey to a contract extension. Casey will now be with the Pistons for at least 3 more seasons. Casey was hired in June 2018 to help the Pistons get over the hump in their playoff push. However, in 3 seasons, he's just 81-37 as the team decided to move forward with a rebuild shortly after he was hired. Latest local weather forecast time for you now from the National Weather Service and M123FM. Warm weather on the way. Today, sunshine, highs in the mid-60s. Southwest winds, 5 miles per hour. Friday, a slight chance of showers, mostly sunny in the afternoon. Highs will be in the mid-60s. Weekend looking gorgeous. Mostly sunny, highs upper 60s for Saturday and Sunday. We could hit 70 degrees early next week. I'm Dan Hardenwood. This is your latest news, sports, and weather. It's the Newberry News Update here on M123 FM.